Now, this situation with OG Baby Gangsta and Bride Dog being exposed by Wack 100 just got real serious, man, because OG Bride Dog is really going in on Wack 100. He does not like what Wack is saying. He goes off. Gangsta also breaks down exactly how he was caught by the FBI, by the feds, and how it all went down, indicating that he did not give up his crew. He didn't tell on nobody. He was actually on the run. And when they did catch him, he did his time without snitching on nobody. Now, OG Brido goes off on Wack 100. It says some very, very interesting things, exposes Wack. Let me know what y'all think, man, because it gets real, real heated. And OG Brido, if he sees Wack, I feel like it just might be game over for Wack, y'all. Check it out.
Disrespected. I done gave you a pass because I did say what you was. You was a mark. You were nowhere in my league when I participated in that sickness of that world. You couldn't be in my league. The only thing, like I said, and I say it again, only thing a dude like you could have did. The only thing a dude like that could have did in my world was hold my pistol while I was at a crap game. And if they pushed up past me, my pistol. Bottom line. That's the only thing he could have did. He would have been one of them dudes that I would have been telling, get away from me, homie. Couldn't even be in my circle. Plain and simple, man. So, I'm not hating the player, you know what I'm saying? And, as they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's not a matter of that. I gave you a break, dude. Let's talk about what I said when I said you back channel expert getting on the phone. Oh, Brian, I respect you, man. I ain't got nothing against you. I can open doors for you, man. I can green light things. I can come on your platform and build it, man. I ain't never disrespected you. Me and you both got respect for the same dude. I don't need shit from you, dude. Backdoor Willie. I don't need you to come on the back channel and cop deuces with me. I ain't nobody but a skinny old man. You ain't got to cop deuces with me and then jump on the phone with Melly Mel. Hey, Bright Dog, man, I thought we was cool, man. Get the fuck out of here, you Mark. No, we ain't cool. I don't get cool with men. I don't even like men. The fuck wrong with you? I used to tell my homies in the feds, I don't like you, homie. I love your crippin', I love your Damoon, but I don't like you. I don't like men because you always a possibility you got to do something to a man. So how the fuck can you like a man? I don't even like my goddamn sons. Because if one of them get out of line, I got to do something to one of them. So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This clown, I just don't like the slander that he put down. I want him to come on this panel. I want any of his 100s that's all on his dick to come on this panel and justify how you going to constantly slander a man and don't produce no results. Since I've been on this clubhouse crap, he been slandering brothers and ain't produced no results. You ain't slandered near European on this motherfucker. Make me think you a goddamn agent.
He is.
Or you scared of them motherfuckers. Now your ass and set up and said some crazy shit about this brother who they put down the greatest thing in the last 30 years in our community, meaning STEM programs and showing youth in our community how they can get out as coders and other things. And now you want to say some crap about him while he dead? Bruh, you want to produce, if I was but you never produce them. Please produce some receipts on me. Please produce. If I was and then on the West Coast, we don't even say a motherfucker was a blood before he was a crip. We say he was a bounty hunter before he turned to the set. He was a swan before he turned to the set. He was a pyro before he turned to the set. That's not even our terminology. The fuck out of here. And if I was a goddamn blood, Crips damn sure wouldn't have let me turn because I would have been airing Crips out like a motherfucker. Because I was a top shooter in my day.
I was saying,
so and we ain't had no card lot, but it's a carver on the panel who had been in the stoops and out of the stoops with me and know how I was real in the field. I'm not glorifying that shit, but all these cats talk that bullshit. My pedigree is immaculate. Pull up that 29-page rap sheet with them 6 bodies on it with no co-defendants if you want to get funky with it. Pull up all them 115s from the state where I done blasted motherfuckers out their boots. Pull up that shit from the feds where I done butchered my own goddamn celly. If you want a pedigree of the sickness up to our motherfucking, you want to pull something up. Pull up when them 3 carloads of bounty out on 120th and Central and I rushed them and got mollywopped, but I rushed their asses. Pull up with me and Sid Rock from Ludus Park, Pyru, and T from motherfucking me, Ohio, Rush 40 Serranos and CRC. Blasted them, and all 3 of us got blasted. And when I came out the building, Tone from Mona Park and Chad from Spooktown took off on the motherfucking Mexicans in their building. If you want to get someone, so that's I'm gonna show y'all how. I got 2 plea agreements, y'all. Why does the man have 2 plea agreements? Well, my first plea agreement, you can go to certain pages, and like I said, my assistant will send this to you anytime you want. Actually, he's my producer. They expected me to sign a plea agreement with names in it, so I put take out or won't sign. Now, check game. I'm gonna show you why they said I was crazy in DC. I'm sitting in the courtroom, bailiff, my lawyer, and attorney, United States District Attorney Bonnie Hobbs. So she wants me to sign this plea agreement. So I'm reading and I see everybody's name in it. I'm like, I'm not signing that with nobody's name in it. So I say, here, Bonnie, here you go. So she picks up the plea agreement, see if I signed it. And she said, what the F is this, Ruben? My lord, and slams it on the ground, in the table. Because I put, fuck y'all. I'm not signing nothing with nobody's name in it. Now the date on this is July 10th, 2005. Everybody told me I was crazy at LAMDC. The next day they came back, July 21st, the same plea agreement with known and unknown co-conspirators. They took everyone's name out because I refused to sign anything with anybody's name that's implicating someone. So that's that. And this is my judgment of commitment. Another part of your driver's license says what you're there for. Hey, I got receipts. Like I said, Freedom of Information Act. You can get mines. That's implicating someone. So that's that. And this is my judgment of commitment. Another part of your driver's license says what you're there for. Hey, I got receipts. Like I said, Freedom of Information Act. You can get mines. I'm going to read this to you guys. Okay? I'm going to read it to you really so you can understand life. It says right here. Right here. Accordingly, pursuant to section 4B1.1, the minimum penalty for this defendant, if he is convicted on all charged counts, would be 262 months to life imprisonment. Wow. This is part of the appeal I filed. All you have to do is Google Nexus Law, find law, westlaw.com. And you can get all this information. But do you see what I was looking at? See, the feds give you months. 240 is 20. Now add 22 more months to that. Okay? 12, 24, that's almost 2 more years, right? But they're trying to bust me in the head with an elbow. So I had to tap out. Now, I'm going to get to the rats. But first, I want to say this. This is what's called a PACER docket sheet. I'm not going to give y'all all the juice. Y'all got to do some research. On the PACER docket sheet, it says everything you went to court for. If you ever run across anybody that was in the feds and the government requests their sentencing memorandum to be filed under seal, run away from them. See, the only thing I have under seal are letters. Nothing but letters. So what I'm simply saying to y'all, filed under seal, requested by the government, that means you're working for them. Now, let's get to the rats. Give me a second, man. I got to take a breather. Now to the rats. The rats sent me back to LA County Jail while I was fighting this Fed case before it could even begin. Let's go on the rats. I'm going to read something about the rats, okay? Like I said, you can't get all the juicy info. Okay, it says right here, McDowell incriminated Ballard, Rowe, and Berkeley at the time of his very first statement to law enforcement. In other words, McDowell incriminated Ballard, Rowe, and Berkeley in all of his statements to law enforcement. It's highlighted in blue. I got a quick snippet of it. I'm not going to give y'all all the juice. But let's continue. Let's see, right here. McDowell said Berkeley was the leader. Highlight for you. Let's go right here. Ooh, this is a good one. Cooperating defendant, McDowell made 6 statements to law enforcement. This is very interesting. McDowell said Berkeley jumped over the counter. It's right here for y'all. Let's go right here. Oh, I want to read a date. McDowell, 3rd statement on November 16, 2004. He's telling on me that Berkeley assigned a task for the robbery. He's telling on me in 2004. And I already went up to 2005, y'all. These are the rats getting down on me. Wait a minute. In his 6th statement, January 6, 2005, he's identifying me again as the leader. So, y'all wonder why I tapped out? That's why I tapped out.
Gangster lawyer who sat there and told me in LAMDC, you can't win, man. What else
So
they
now
know
that we
about
got you, we gonna get all your partners tomorrow morning.
Hey, I tapped out,
Man, I'm in that
but I'm
motherfucker. Man, as a motherfucker. I'm
tripping.
Can't use no phone, nothing.
That's how.
You know what I'm saying? So the next morning, you know what I'm saying, they get me up, you know what I'm saying, and handcuff me and all that. Take me down to the sheriff's station right there on fucking on Alameda. You know what I'm saying? You know, on Alameda off Imperial. And whereas they got me, I'm handcuffed, they walk me in, I see them walking the homies and shit in. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So this dumbass motherfucker Wack, he ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, homie. Talking about they let me out a day before. No, they got me first. So everybody, because without me, most of the cases gone. Most damn near everybody on the case, they can't convict them if they don't catch me first. Because if they catch them and I run, they case is gonna get dropped. So that's why the motherfuckers got me first. About a month and a half, don't do nothing, man. Like I said, when the feds got you, they got you. You know what I'm saying? So this what they do. They dropped my son off, took me to jail. They took me to the little fire station. We seen all the bullshit they had on me. I'm like, damn, I know they got me for real. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They take me from the fire station and they take me to the Carson Shed. Got an indictment on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going back. I'm about to, do whatever the hell I do. I'm finna run. I'm like, fuck, I got money, so I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? So, I stay out in New Orleans like 2 months. The whole 2 months, my lawyer looking and looking and looking, and he can't find nothing. So I'm like, man, I can't find nothing, man. I'm like, fuck it. I said, I went back. So I went back. You know what I'm saying? I went back, we got back to business, slanging and doing what the fuck we was doing. You know what I'm saying? I just was being...
Alright, y'all, let me know what y'all think, man. So OG Bride Dog pretty much, was explaining in his paperwork how people were snitching on him in his case. So there's no way that he could be a snitch when people were snitching on him. So as y'all know, as he said, he did the 20, took the 20 on the shoulder, did his time and came home. OG GANGSTA also explains how he did his time, came home, never set up nobody. So, I don't know why Wack feels like OG Baby GANGSTA is a snitch. I don't know why he feels Bride Dog is a snitch. He also called out Melly Mel, not for being a snitch, but he said Melly Mel was somebody who was real sweet in the prison, real quiet. So I believe Wack has an agenda, man, when he's exposing these people, these OGs who turned their life around. But as y'all heard, man, Bride Dog is not playing no games. He was very, very serious as y'all heard him speak. He is not happy with Wack. So, and y'all heard him say that Wack was trying to, cop a plea. He was trying to call OGs from Compton to get at Brady, tell him chill, whatever the case may be. So he's actually explaining how Wack is trying to cop a plea at this moment behind the scenes because of the things that he's been saying about the OGs from Compton Crip. So behind the scenes, man, we don't know what Wack is doing. It seems like he's making calls to OG Crips from Compton or other areas who can reach out to Bride Dog to tell him, I'm sorry, it ain't even like that. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I think Wack just put himself in a jam, put himself in a hole that he just cannot dig out of. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Peace.